Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Another young celebrity death in the headlines. This time it's Chynna Rogers, dead at age 25. She was a model and a rapper. And right now they're saying her body was found Wednesday, April 8th, dead for unknown reasons. What I'm going to show is this is another example of murder by numbers and what it has to do with her modeling agency. So, anyone with Ford models, I would be extra careful because they're in their 74th year of existence, and I'm going to show you what her death has to do with this agency. If you're new here, before we go any further, I encourage you to look up two songs. One is called Gematria, the Killing Name. Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. The word gematria equals 74, like killing, like how Ford Models is in their 74th year as an agency. The other song to look up is by the band The Police. It's called Murder by Numbers. It's about how killing is a sport. It's the sport of the elite, and it's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, which is another nod to Gematria, which comes from Jewish mysticism Kabbalah, where Kabbalah's Book of Formation states God created the world with letters, numbers, and words. So, notice right away, her artist name, Chynna, she spells it with a double N, Chynna. Chynna has gematria of 97 and 25, just like death is 97 and 25. We just talked about this pattern with the dead Kennedys found at the beginning of the week on the 97th day of the year after a canoe accident, where canoe is 97 and 25, and that happened in Shadyside, Maryland, which also equals 97. They found the bodies on the 97th day of the year, supposedly in 25 feet of water. So here we are just 2 days after that story, and now we have the death of a young 25-year-old woman whose name sums to 97 and 25. Remember, 97 is the 25th prime number. She's dead at 25. And I'm going to come back to this point about being found dead on April 8th, 4/8. I want you to see that the modeling agency that she worked for, Ford Models, equals 48. She was found April 8th, 4/8. The word Ford alone is 25. And I was trying to get more information on Ford Models. The people who founded it do not own it anymore. It's been bought out. But they are 74 years old right now, and that's the number that shows up next to a lot of dead rappers. Again, this young woman was a rapper and a model. Rapper, 74, like killing, like Masonic, like Jewish, like occult, like English, like Gematria. And again, Masonry is based in Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism. It's how all these numbers are related. You learn this code, you start to see through a lot of things. Holiday, 74. Independence Day, 74. Nation found by Masonic warmongering killers that birthed this nation out of a genocide. So, she was found dead in Philadelphia. She's from Philadelphia. She was found dead in Philadelphia. Here's the other piece that you need to understand. Philadelphia is named after the biblical city that's named in Revelation. And in the Bible, there's a letter written to the Church of Philadelphia about the synagogue of Satan, the false Jews. Notice Philadelphia's 223, like the synagogue of Satan's 223. And 223 is the 48th prime number. She was found dead on 4/8 in Philadelphia. Words such as evil, Illuminati, Freemason, they're all 48. Remember, the Illuminati was established May 1st, 1776, just before this nation was established. And this is extra relevant because you might recall the rapper Black Youngsta, whose first album was called Illuminati, which equals 48. His brother was found dead June 9th, 6/9. Illuminati, when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, is 69. So Black Youngsta put out the album Illuminati, and his birthday is April 8th. He turned 30 years old yesterday. He's had two of his brothers die, both by the numbers. And the album he put out after Illuminati was called 223. Black Youngsta. On February 23rd, 2/23, announced his album 223 was dropping on that date. And he said the reason he called his album 223 is because it took him 223 weeks to accumulate $2 million. So again, 223, the 48th prime, Illuminati 48, Freemason 48. Think about all the Masonic / Illuminati symbolism all over our dollar bill. Notice how they never switch up the dollar bill because it's got that important symbolism. In Jewish Gematria, Masonic is 223. But again, the relationship with these numbers. And by the way, the way his artist name is spelled, Black Youngsta without the K, B-L-A-C, Black Youngsta. Notice how it's the exact same as his birth name, Samuel Benson, in all 4 base ciphers. Cleverly thought out. And no doubt, someday you'll read about the death of this man at a very premature age, as you do with so many rappers. Just like how his brothers have died, his date isn't too far off. This is how the entertainment industry works because it is controlled by the synagogue of Satan, the false Jews. I suspect the modeling agency, Ford, has been bought out by them, and that's why you're reading about her death today. Oh, by the way, his $2 million, notice when you write out $2 million, 223. There's the real reason his album's called 223. It definitely didn't take him 223 weeks. It's just all riddles, all number games, always is. And last night on the radio show, somebody, Jonathan, great caller, phoned in about the death of a 57-year-old entertainer who was part of the music industry. He was gunned down March 23rd. Unsolved mystery, as it so often is with rappers. March 23rd is the 83rd day of the year. Again, that song Murder by Numbers, which you need to look up. It came out in 1983 and not by accident. Murder 83, the movie poster Murder by Numbers, the E changed to a 3, the B changed to an 8, no other letters tampered with, 3883, Murder 38 and 83. So Snoop Dogg's entertainer friend gunned down on the 83rd day of the year. He was 57 years old. Marvin Watkins equals 57, entertainer 57. He was connected to the hip-hop industry, the record labels he worked with. Pomona 74, Killing 74, Rapper 74. We talked about a number of deaths on March 23rd, including the news of J-Lo's ex. That was a date with 46 numerology, Sacrifice 46, Rap 46, Execution 46. Also a date with 66 numerology, Homicide 66. Again, when you learn this code, you see right through all these headlines. Always the unsolved mysteries in hip-hop. 25-year-old dead for no reason. This person gunned down, no suspects found. That's why this knowledge has to spread, truth seeker. Young people need to know. Till next time.